For years, the idea of colonizing Mars has been one of the most talked about topics in the scientific world. While debates continue about whether it's truly possible, Elon Musk has remained relentless in his vision, pushing forward with plans to make life on the red planet a reality. In this video, we're diving deep into Musk's mission to establish a permanent human presence on Mars. So before we jump in, make sure to like the video, share it with friends, and subscribe for more exciting space and science content. Now let's explore how SpaceX plans to take us to Mars. Elon Musk founded SpaceX because he believed NASA wasn't moving fast enough toward a crewed mission to Mars, and also because he feared Earth might eventually become uninhabitable. Mars is considered one of the closest potentially habitable planets. Though it sits roughly 140 million miles from Earth, it still receives sunlight and has a cold environment that could be warmed by human intervention. By compressing the Martian atmosphere, which consists mostly of carbon dioxide, along with nitrogen and argon, it may be possible to grow plants and sustain human life. Mars also has a similar day length to Earth, just over 24 hours. However, gravity on Mars is only about 38% of Earth's, which would bring major changes to how we move and build. Despite the challenges, studies suggest that humans could adapt and survive. Musk has admitted that the first settlers on Mars may die there eventually, but only after completing a groundbreaking mission and living out their lives as pioneers of a new world. The journey itself would take around 6 months, but creating a functional colony would require around 1,000 starships and over 1 million tons of cargo, including essentials like vitamin C and construction materials. According to Musk, building a self-sustaining city is the only way to make life on Mars truly possible. One of the biggest hurdles in Mars colonization has always been the logistics, particularly how to refuel spacecraft and ensure reliable trips back and forth. NASA has clarified that Mars missions are meant to sustain life, not support tourism. Everything must be calculated precisely: how many people to send, how much cargo, and how to ensure survival. SpaceX plans to launch the massive Starship rocket system using its Super Heavy booster, also known as the BFR, Big Falcon rocket. This reusable system is designed to carry heavy payloads into orbit. Starship will eventually be capable of sending 100 tons of cargo into space per flight, with an ambitious target of 1,000 launches per year. That means roughly 100,000 tons of material could be moved to Mars every 26 months, the window when Earth and Mars align closely for interplanetary travel. Each launch will require a lot of fuel, so tanker ships will follow the main craft and refuel it in orbit before heading to Mars. If all goes according to plan, Starship could land on Mars as early as 2022 or 2023. Although Musk admits the full-scale migration of humans won't happen right away. Still, he envisions a Martian society with abundant job opportunities, simpler laws, and even a direct democracy where everyone has a voice. Food would be grown using solar-powered hydroponic farms, either underground or inside enclosed habitats. And as for landing zones, SpaceX has already targeted areas with easy access to underground water and ice, vital resources for any long-term settlement. To power a Martian colony, solar energy will play a key role. That's why landing zones are strategically chosen to maximize sunlight exposure for large fields of solar panels. SpaceX plans to fuel its rockets using liquid methane and liquid oxygen, both of which can be produced on Mars through a method known as the Sabatier process. This clean-burning fuel is essential because it allows the rocket boosters to be reused efficiently. The process works by using nickel to combine carbon dioxide from the Martian atmosphere with hydrogen extracted from water ice, which is available beneath Mars's surface. According to SpaceX engineers, producing a useful amount of fuel will require around 26 months and an estimated 56,600 square meters of solar panels, an area that can be transported in just one Starship launch. Meanwhile, back on Earth, Musk's Boring company is developing advanced tunneling tech, and this too could be deployed on Mars. By digging deep into the surface, it could help access underground water while also creating protective habitats. These underground shelters would shield colonists from the harsh radiation that bombards the Martian surface. When it comes to communication, Musk has a plan for that too. The Starlink satellite network could bridge the gap between Earth and Mars, offering a direct line to the colonies. In addition, autonomous rovers and cargo vehicles may be used for dangerous or long-distance missions, transporting fuel, supplies, or performing tasks humans can't. Musk has emphasized that the first Starship sent to Mars will be unmanned, packed with machines and equipment needed to build out core infrastructure. These tools will help generate power, extract water, convert raw materials into breathable air, and produce methane for return missions. The initial 2 uncrewed starships will focus on scouting water sources and mapping locations for future development. They'll also test for potential hazards and may even begin constructing launch pads for future manned ships. If these scouting missions are successful, SpaceX would then proceed with sending astronauts. In the beginning, the starships themselves will serve as temporary living quarters, reducing the urgency to build permanent shelters. Elon Musk has suggested that a functioning Mars base could be ready by 2028. While many experts remain skeptical, arguing that life support tech may not be fully ready, Musk is known for pushing boundaries and delivering results that once seemed impossible. His ultimate goal is to create a backup civilization on Mars, ensuring the survival of humanity even if Earth becomes unlivable. Musk has even floated the controversial idea of nuking Mars to warm its climate and jumpstart terraforming. Images on SpaceX's website hint at a vision where Mars is slowly transformed into a green, Earth-like planet. The theory is that if the planet's carbon dioxide-rich ice caps could be melted, Mars might eventually sustain a warmer and wetter climate suitable for human life. However, NASA remains doubtful. They argue that Mars lacks the necessary trapped gases to support long-term atmospheric transformation. With less than 1% of Earth's atmospheric pressure, the red planet remains a harsh, airless environment. Still, SpaceX continues testing its next-gen Starship vehicles at its South Texas facility in Boca Chica, where numerous prototypes have already launched. Colonizing Mars will take years, perhaps decades. But for Musk and many others, the dream of a second home for humanity is worth chasing. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to explore our other videos for more exciting content. See you in the next one.